Black Friday silver and gold sales were an absolute bust this year. What's it going to be like for the rest of the season? Let's talk about it. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you blast that subscribe button, get the bell notification clicked. That way you get updated with any new content. Today I wanted to talk about sales as it relates to silver and gold, and talk about what we saw for Black Friday and what we can kind of expect to see for the rest of the season, you know, going into December right up to Christmas and possibly even New Year's. So first of all, I don't think that it's a stretch for me to say that Black Friday sales this year were absolutely terrible. I looked at a lot of the different websites that offered their Black Friday sales, and in my opinion, and it looks like a lot of you agreed with me, that the Black Friday sales did not offer much of anything. And specifically, one major retailer who a lot of us buy from, APMEX, they used to have the 1 ounce gold spot price deal, and it was for first come first serve. It was the American Gold Eagle. I think they've done this a few times, and it was, you know, it generated a lot of hype. There was a lot of people that tried to take advantage of it. You see a lot of people posting about it. Oh, I was able to get one and good job. And the people that weren't able to get one, you know, they were all like pissed off, and it was fun, but also you could get some really good deals. And this year, it really didn't seem like any of the major retailers that we know of had anything that was that substantial, or anything that was worth bragging home about. You know, the only things that I saw that were somewhat notable would have been, I think it was the 20 francs, the 20 French francs, you know, the rooster from APMEX at spot, one per household. I know that SD Bullion had, you know, a silver deal or what have you. And a lot of people that were posting on Instagram and people that were posting on YouTube and all the different social media outlets didn't really seem to find anything that was that exciting. And a lot of people that messaged me, you know, they were asking me, hey, where can I go to find some really good, you know, Black Friday sales? And I'm like, dude, I don't freaking know. It doesn't look like there's anything worth buying. And again, according to that survey that I posted, a lot of people agreed with essentially the assessment that I'm making right now, is that Black Friday was a big old goose egg. It was lame, and the dealers didn't really have much to offer. And it seemed like anything that they did have to offer, any of their Black Friday sales, were on things that they were trying to probably unload and get rid of, and things that they were stuck holding on to and that they just kind of wanted to offload to the public. In terms of the holiday season, you know, what can we expect? You really should be essentially, you know, subscribed to some of the major online retailers' newsletters, because every once in a while they'll have a promotion, and you can pick up stuff that way. You can also be checking on Instagram. That's where I get a lot of alerts, essentially, is by seeing what people are posting, because here's what happens. People that I follow, and I know some of you do this as well, you know, it just takes one person to post, hey, I just got this sale, I got this coin, I got this bar, or whatever, on XYZ website, and, you know, that's how a lot of people get their news. It's essentially word of mouth, and word travels quickly, especially in the social media stacking niche. So you want to make sure that you are dialed in to these different groups and different pages on Instagram and YouTube, and watching the videos. And sometimes these companies, they will offer you deals, but you want to be smart about it. You don't want to just jump right in. They're like, oh, this is a great deal on Silver Eagles, let me go and buy it. Again, I have no affiliation with findbullionprices.com, but that's a source that I like to use from time to time, and I actually use it to comp out prices when I'm doing my live sales, and I show everybody, you know, here's what, you know, this company are selling these coins for, here's what I'm selling it for. So that's a good way to look at things. But also, I highly recommend that you get into the habit of looking at eBay sales and be making sure that you're checking off sold and completed items in the filters. You don't want to look at what people are posting things for, because anybody could be posting something for $1 million, $2 million. It doesn't really matter. That's their asking price. You want to look at the sold prices, the comps, what people have actually sold those items for. Now, in my opinion, and a lot of other dealers that I speak to, this is kind of like a standard practice. A lot of people look at that. A lot of dealers, such as myself, they'll look at, you know, the gray sheet on particular items, or they'll look at what the different wholesalers are offering things for. But for the everyday stacker and collector, such as you who are watching this video, I would say that 99.9% of you watching this video are just regular stackers and not resellers. You want to be checking those different tools, the eBay sold prices and findbullionprices.com. And then also, obviously, you want to do your research and look between the different online retailers. So if SD Bullion is selling something and they're saying it's a great deal, chances are, you know, Bold Precious Metals or APMEX or JM Bullion, Silver Gold Bull, all these different online outlets might have a variation of that particular item, and it might be cheaper. So you want to look at all the different platforms available to you and don't just dive right in. Where do I see silver and gold going? I have no flippin' idea. Nobody knows. Don't listen to anybody that tells you they know. Again, I'm going to say this. If they knew, they would be multi-billionaires, and they wouldn't be on YouTube giving their predictions, and they wouldn't be on Instagram giving their predictions, and they wouldn't be selling precious metals, and they wouldn't be hustling on Whatnot and Drip and YouTube and TikTok. They don't flippin' know. The analysts that say that they know, guys, so many of them have been wrong. Alexa, stop timer. I don't know why that's going off. They don't know. So just whatever the spot price is, look at it, decide for yourself if you're comfortable buying silver and gold based on the premiums over spot. It comes down to your budget, what you're comfortable with, what you want to buy. And ultimately, you know, like, how badly do you want a particular item? Do you need this particular item? Will you have to liquidate this item or these coins in the event of an emergency? You have to factor all of that stuff in. But when people tell you, you know, silver is going to be going to here because I looked at the charts and it said this, they don't know, guys. If they knew, they would be living on a remote island somewhere on their private yacht with drinking their martinis. And don't listen to them. They don't know. And I always admit that I have no freaking idea. That's why I don't even bother with the charts, because like I said, I've had people on my channel who are expert traders and they've made predictions that were wildly incorrect. So make sure you listen to your gut and do your due diligence and check prices. Be smart about it. And also, if you haven't tuned in lately, I have a couple videos talking about scams that you need to be very careful about, especially now. I think this video is going to drop before a scam video that I just recorded earlier today as well. But just be careful also, especially in this holiday season. I know a lot of you are going to be wanting to try to save some money. You got to be smart. If something's, you know, looking to be too good to be true, it usually is. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Did you get anything for Black Friday sales? Was it a dud for you as it was for me and the hundreds of others who voted on my poll? And what are you going to be doing for the holidays? Are you going to be buying a bunch of gifts for yourself or loved ones, silver and gold? What are you doing? Let us know in the comments.